Hey guys, Josh checking in with another video report here. So, started my morning off at the fly bench. I've been noticing a lot of small grasshoppers and some medium-sized ones stream side in the grass past, I don't know, 4 or 5 days. So I figured I'm gonna take the day and dedicate it to just big dry flies, see what happens. Went pretty good. Not a ton of fish on the hoppers, and you know, just as any plan that's made, it can change. And after getting rejected a handful of times, I decided to switch over to an indicator rig, fish some nymphs, and had a pretty decent day out here. Beautiful out, light breeze. Not super warm today. I think it was 85. But had some clouds, some wind, light breeze, whatever you want to call it. Just enough to keep that heat off. And yeah, it was a pretty good day.
Hey guys, Evan Palmer here. Just wanted to give you a quick Devil's Lake fishing report. Me and my dad were recently able to get out there and had a camping trip with some buddies and fished for about 4 days, and we experienced an okay bite. It wasn't great by any means considering it was Devil's Lake, but we were still able to boat about 50 fish a day, with one of those days having a 100+ fish day. We caught fish all over, from 8 to 22 feet it seemed like. We caught some pulling spinners on the bottom of the break in that 18 to 20 feet. We caught some pulling spinners shallow in like an 8 to 9 foot weed line, but in that shallower depth it seemed like pulling cranks was better. The wind really influenced that shallow bite. When the wind turned off, the shallow bite turned off. But we fished them mainly 3 ways: pulling cranks, fire tiger, purple, white seemed to be key colors there. Pulling spinners, color didn't really matter. Slowing down just a little bit, I think those fish weren't as aggressive as normal, and slowing down a little bit helped catch some more fish. And then if you're able to find a pot of fish, typically deeper, we slip corked and jigging a leech or jigging a crawler over the top of them, and just sat there on top of them, and that seemed to work too. We got a couple good bites where the fish deeper seemed to be a little smaller in size, and the shallower fish seemed to be bigger. The average in shallow is probably 16, 17, with a couple pushing 21, 21, and the shallower, or the deeper ones, you had a lot of smaller ones like 12, 13, and 14 inchers. But overall, it was a pretty good bite. Caught lots of fish, had a good time. So if you're going out to Devil's Lake, crankbaits, spinners and crawlers, and if you find a big pot of fish, anchor up, spot lock, and throw out them bobbers and jig over the side. Keeping it vertical seemed to be the key too. So good luck fishing.
Hey folks, Travis Nielsen here, coming to you from southern Minnesota, the place that's been getting all the rain lately. But despite that, fishing has been incredible. You can get them a number of ways right now. We've been mainly specifically targeting walleyes, but you can get out there and you can go after just about anything right now. But walleyes, if you want to go after walleyes right now, you can do it 2 ways. You can either find current areas from shore where there's tiles coming in or creeks coming into the lakes that you're fishing, or you can get out there and cover some water trolling. That's what we've been doing. If you get out there, first off, if you're going to go try some lakes where there's current coming in, go find current, and whether that be a tile coming into the lake or a creek that happens to be running in or what have you, get out there, casting jigs and ripple shads or jigs and twister tails has been working really well. But stay mobile. If you're not getting them in one spot, move to the next. If you're not going to get in there, move on. But don't be scared to come back and try that spot where you left and give that a whirl again, because sometimes they keep moving in. Trolling's been super simple. We're trolling about 7 to 6 foot of water and pulling crankbaits. And actually, I've been running a little bit faster. Just for example, last Sunday I had to pull them about 3.4. Caught a lot of fish that day, and today actually slowed down to about 3.2 to 3.1. So, but that's still a little bit fast in consideration to most people that I've talked to lately. But it's been triggering a lot of fish, pulling shad wraps, for example, or storm smash shads, what have you. Just making sure. And what I use is a precision trolling app to determine, you know, in those shallow distances what I need to run each bait at to come up with that. But it's been a great time. If you get time, get out and get after some of these walleyes. It's a great bite. Thanks. Good luck out there.
Hey, what's up guys? Theo Tolwer from Fish Addictions, checking in from Central North Dakota. Today I was on Lake Sakakawea fishing out near Van Hook and Partial Bay area. Today we're concentrating our depths anywhere between 25 and 30 feet of water. We had to do some adjustment because the normal area where we fish is anywhere between 15 and 20 because of the high water levels. It's actually risen about, I want to say about 6 or 7 feet. So it's been making fishing quite interesting. However, we're still finding lots of fish off of sunken islands using various types of baits. Our main source, our main tactic is using lindy rigs and jigs. It didn't seem to matter what type of bait that we were using. You can use jig heads with minnows, jig heads with leeches, with crawlers, lindy with crawlers, lindy with leeches, anything. It just didn't matter. As long as you got that bait in front of the fish's mouth, they were going to hit it, and they were pretty aggressive about it. So yeah, so that's it for me from Central North Dakota, and good luck in tight lines.
For more information on Fish Addictions TV, check them out on all their social media.